gentlemen, obey my commands. In the event of a knockdown, the fighter standing will go to the furthest neutral corner and touch gloves.
Here we go, they're scheduled for 10 rounds of. Whittaker looking to try and get onto that jab immediately, and then on the.
He's been quite passive here.
Over the top of Aronika's jab. Got openings. If you just go out there,
Backing him up there, looking for the right hand over the top of that jab. Just, you know, putting him in his box, putting him in his place. Take any. Yeah, Whittaker going to look to try and.
Compared to the people he's boxed previously, where he has.
I was expecting.
He's not been a super surgeon scalpel. To see, that is good to see. That reputation very, very quickly.
Jab to the body.
Nice and straight. Aronica though just dipped his. Whittaker up from the waist.
Really matter.
Catches him on the shoulder. But Aronica looks to try and fire back. Catches him with an overhand. Nice right hand from the jab and then went underneath.
He mixes the speed up. He changes where
and enjoy himself. But you look at his fights.
The guy, but he's very active. I don't think he's a particularly, you know, heavy.
And he builds into the fight. He looks to establish the jab, then put the right hand on that. Well, he loves to please the crowd. Yes, that can happen sometimes, but you can never.
Sharp. And he you know.
Careful what you wish for when you do that.
Even when he throws that left hook, he walk you on.
Swaying slightly when he wasn't.
I don't think where Arenika's coming in with the high guard, he's just taking back.
Whittaker, you probably know the first two rounds.
And as sure of himself as he comes across, that you can handle this. They're going to start to take a toll on that ring walk. Whittaker leading off with the left hook, just about to complete a PH.
He's the person that's talked himself into.
That's a good left hand to the body from Whittaker, and then again just Aronica to be a bit more ambitious. The uppercut wasn't far away. Yeah, looking to try and move in on Whittaker. That's a right.
Because his physicality, he looks big.
And the reason is that most of the time when he tries something,
he threads them through nicely through the gaps.
He's sensed it. Final few seconds of the round, he's trying to into the fourth. Is scheduled in the sparkling green. This going, he's losing these rounds, but he's organised. And then came to the UK. It could be one of those cases. But as Tash has been saying, he's trying to keep that, he's pursued that boxing career as well. To the torso and rib cage of Aronica pretty well. Foot. Slightly.
The owner's got really long arms, hasn't he? So he can block.
Aronica, we saw one body shot hurt him towards the time, the right hand to the body nicely.
Whacking him around the side.
Trying to get that jab away every now and again, Aronica. Gets caught, but not there. Nice long right hand and then the uppercut. On that Manchester scene in the early Aronica in the green and white. Up against it, and that he couldn't afford to give anything.
Ben, open him up, be creative.
Guard high, he's got nice long arms, so when he tucks up and he's trying to get a few more punches off, Whittaker maybe just making a slight dent there. The right hand to give himself a little bit of space there, Whittaker. He could maybe have... Whittaker with a neat combination there, and then a nice left. Is here, Matt, that Whittaker kind of front foot and really let his hands go, that's when
with combinations and maybe some feints.
Then just dipped those knees and sailed underneath. Heading towards halfway. One right hand there, bring up on that left hand to the body. You can hear it thud. Main event still to come, of course. Chris Billings. To the second half of the fight we go. Whittaker.
The refs aren't really going to get through. So he's got to, put 4 or 5 punch.
Toward the end of the 4th round, I think it was.
Which is why he uses them, and he uses them so effectively.
From Whittaker here, Matt. He's in with somebody who he's booking in for a long job here, Whittaker, really. He was short with the... He does have that habit when he commits to those punches on the front.
They're great body shots.
Here, then he's going to have to just, under your belt at a really good pace, push yourself. And he's taken him very the touch. He's backed up to the ropes here, and Whittaker 3 crisp punches just rattled off.
He felt one of them body shots, I think it was. You'd see.
Whittaker goaded him by walking him back.
I think it's a little bit of frustration.
Aronica busy at Aronica didn't quite land it. Again, goes for it there. Turning southpaw here, Whittaker. First 10-rounder for Whittaker, and the signs at the moment are he looks for a rock.
Little stab the bodies that he does, they're not that powerful.
Raise the temperature, turn the screw, see if he can click. He let the headbutt go because he knew there was provocation. Not that it'd still be good though, wouldn't it, to see him just left hand there from Aronica right towards the end of the round. Lifting that IBF international belt, which may or may... But he hasn't really done it all that much, and when it has happened, square on, just trying to mix things up a little bit himself. On to the fist of the big bang. That's where it is.
Yeah, I don't think Whittaker's a heavy punch.
Over the top, over the top.
So I don't know if he can stick you. He's accurate.
Of round 8. Aronica again with a long right hand there.
Keep going, keep going.
Banded his. I think Whittaker's might have got through off the back of this performance until this point. Get the 10 rounds under his belt. Closing stage.
What a shot that he couldn't see from Zhang, so...
To close the show here, you're 6 minutes away from corner, away to our right-hand side. Dangerous. Wilder just turning blind straight at the highest level. It doesn't mean you have to be able to clean every beat after that. A minute into, controlled this fight, Whittaker, from beginning to end. Punching power is something that people will talk about, probably.
I don't think that's his asset. Loads of
Aronica up to the ropes on the far side at a decent level as well.
very sharp, very accurate.
To an uppercut there from Whittaker.
And he's just waiting for him to throw the shots to...
He has landed some shots in this fight, the Nigerian. This goes the distance.
Had a cancer, really, hasn't he? Looks really cool.
Seen so far, I would be impressed if he manages to do that, man. If he got...
I think he was just having a look.
To see the final bell, to go those 10 rounds.
leaps in. There's that left to the foul.
Yeah, and he's done.
In between rounds there, Andy.
You shouldn't have their right to reply. I have no problem with it. And as we head into the final 30 seconds, Whittaker just finished it. He's got 15 seconds remaining. The Nigerian put a big dent in him, and he's just about
to 89. World judges Elena Pomivailo and Whitaker!